All right, who's up for a twin flame journey reading? I am. I'll tell you what, after today's Cure for Cancer reading, after all the readings I've been pulling lately, Uranus retrograde, Gemini, and Mars in Gemini, Jesus Christ, Lionsgate month, all that kind of stuff. We got to see where we're at. So, that said, this twin flame journey reading. I'm going to split one deck for the Divine Feminine, one deck for the Divine Masculine. I split the polarities. Brand new BMW, 74 Pinto. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading and may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Let's get started. All right, here we go. I got the Divine Feminine deck. Let's shuffle on that first. Let's see what your baseline energy is. Give me the energies for the Divine Feminine. Let's see what we get here. All right. Well, okay. It's a short shuffle. I like that. Oh, I like the, ooh, look at this. I see the bottom card. I say look at this and I don't show you. Let's look at the top card first, shall we? Here we go. We got a lot going on here. All right, there's a lot of intense energy right now on both sides. Divine Masculine, very distracted by it all. It's a lot. The universe throwing some punches, like Mike Tyson or some shit. All right, Six of Cups. Somebody from your past is coming into your future, is returning. Also, you're being encouraged. Some of you missed some of the lessons you were supposed to learn from this, okay? And I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm not. I'm just saying it's there. It's energy. How do I know that? Well, I'll finally show you that bottom card. It's the moon, okay? There's going to be, I just got done, rewind. I just got done saying there's some intense energies hitting both sides. Well, you're one of the sides, Divine Feminines, which is most of who watches my channel. The non-runner in this cycle, the majority of the non-runners. There's a lot coming up from the depths. There's some lesson, something you missed here that you just need to get. It's very minor. It's nothing major. I don't think it's anything major for most of you. But that energy is here with the moon. Also, on the top of the energy, the surface energy, the majority of the energy, what you don't know, what you can't see, you won't see it coming. Somebody is showing up here. Okay, somebody is showing up. There's no doubt about it that they're feeling all these past lives big time. You're feeling them too, but you're feeling them because, and what they're doing is they're digging down in the depths and bringing something up for you to look at. Please let the energy flow. Don't fight it. All right? I don't want to see any of you cry, but if it makes you cry, male or female, it's fine. Just acknowledge it. You don't have to do anything about it right off. Just acknowledge the lesson, whatever it is. Okay? And for some of you, I think it's pretty minor overall. I mean, I don't feel anything major. We'll see what happens when we clarify, but first, let's shuffle the deck for the Divine Masculine. And you know, I always like to look at what's randomly at the bottom when I pick up this deck, right? Or any deck sometimes. It's a Six of Cups, by the way. You might recognize the Six of Cups from such cards as the one you've fucking got. Okay, it's right there. It's like double verification that somebody from the past, when I say somebody, I mean a 74 Pinto is about to pull in your driveway. Okay, let's shuffle the deck here. I have no doubt. I pulled a Cure for Cancer today that ended with a 9 of Pentacles. And somebody, you know, again, I think it had a Knight of Cups with it too somewhere. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Give me the Divine Masculine, masculine energy here. All right, just splitting the polarities. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. All right, come on now. I had the Queen of Wands in reverse just fly out while I was shuffling. I tell you, because it's important that it's reversed, because in order for this person to actually show up, that Queen of Wands needs to be reversed. She needs to get real. No more fakey McFakerman. I see the bottom card. I won't show you yet. I'll do what I did with you. I'll lay the top card. Base energy. Here we go. Top card. I ain't looked. Four of Wands. Somebody is happy. Some happy new beginning. It's wow. That's the road to the 10 of Pentacles. It's somebody here who it is crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. I'll just put that there and show you that. Four of Wands crossed by the Ace of Pentacles on their side. That's about the best pull I've ever done for the Divine Masculine side in a Twin Flame Journey reading. I think again, there's intense energies on each side. Everybody, each side is feeling the energy of this connection. The fact that the Six of Cups was on the bottom randomly of this deck before I shuffled it, they're feeling the same thing you are, but for different reasons. For them, it's an undying urge to come towards you. And if you've been watching my readings, of course you know that, right? Mars is antsy in Gemini. It's poking at them. Hell, the last full moon we had, which is the last super moon of the year, by the way, it was reminding them of the stupid mistake they made in rebooting whatever the status quo was on their side. And now we got Uranus going backwards. And it's all fueled by North Node energy and Lionsgate. It's all just, oh my God. I want to come towards you. As I sit in this energy, I have an undying need to reach out to you, and I don't even know you. Okay? You might hear from me. It could be me. I don't know. Let's clarify. This is a solid new beginning, and it's something that's taken this person a long time to figure out. And I want you to note, I told you for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I was honest with you. The Queen of Wands in reverse tried to fly out of the deck. It didn't fly all the way out, so I kept shuffling. I flow with the energy. Follow what my intuition tells me to do. It didn't say stop, so I kept going. But that Queen of Wands reversed is someone getting real, and it's taken a long time. This is Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. Somebody figuring it out here. We'll see what happens when we clarify. Right now, let's clarify you. I got the mini version of this deck. Let's see where we go. Randomly at the bottom is Judgment. You might be picking up a pattern here when I say someone from your past is returning. That's what that means too, except it's a hell of a lot stronger than that. It's unreal. It doesn't surprise me. I'm about, in the next couple of days, I'm about to start pulling, give or take, I'm about to start pulling the September readings. It's going to open with the September overview for all signs, which is a very important reading. And then I do a read for each sign. I fly around the zodiac. And we look at September. September is all about destiny. It reeks of it. It just, the energy itself smells of destiny. And the thing is, in other words, August was about correcting the course, right? We talked about that with Lionsgate. It's about setting them right. They were going down the wrong road, both sides on some level. Going down the wrong road, the universe, via the police, pulls you over, says, hey, you need to get back on the main road, points, and you go. Boom, like that. They put up a little resistance on this side. The DFs probably didn't, because they were listening to me and people like me. But whatever the case, August was about correcting the course. September is about driving it. And that's what's coming up here. Now let's clarify. Tell me about this Six of Cups over here. We'll start here. Divine Feminine. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why? And don't fucking give me the Six of Cups. I swear to God, if you give me the Six of Cups. Unreal. Three of Cups. Oh, Jesus, that's unreal. Somebody's going to, oh, you got communication. That's the biggest card of communication for me. It's huge. Three is a very powerful number in the universe, very important, and it's about the flow of emotion. It's about someone opening up. Birds perched, communication it's almost on top of you. The sun here, somebody's going to open up, tell you how they feel. It is minor arcana. It is up to there. I mean, I can't predict free will, but this is what the energy is doing. But for you need to make sure you open up to yourself. Remember, you got a double layer of energy here. Make sure you open up to yourself. All right? When anything that comes up from the depths, be sure and look at it. And, well, you know, and then this person showing up for sure. Jesus Christ. What's the center card? Now, my center card here, the star, is red with the moon, technically, in this reading. All right? You're about to get a wish. You're probably, I mean, on the surface, the main energy, you're about to get a wish. Something you've been waiting for is showing up and opening up to you. Again, it's a repeating message. But the moon tells me it's either, it shows up when you don't expect it. These two, the star implies that a tower has happened, right? The star comes after the tower. That said, these two energies together, to me, feel like there's a tower somewhere in the middle here. Somebody's coming up to fix things, all right, make things right. But I think they just come out of the shadows. I really do. I'm going to be interested to see what happens when we clarify here. What's bookending the Three of Cups? The Six of Swords. Somebody's coming to, on one layer of energy, somebody's coming to open up to you, to coming out of choppy water to make things right. I got that make things right. I got that kind of energy here. In fact, I think I already said make things right. But there's also another energy, again, for you. There's still one more damn lesson, DFs. There's one more damn lesson. I don't think it's anything major, but for your energy to be completely balanced, it could be, for some of you, it could be just this person showing up is what you need. You need that validation that you know, you were right, or some kind of way, or something. Well, you're going to find out you were. There's no doubt about that. All right, just make sure you let the energy flow, and make sure if you are one of the people who's going to find out that they were right about whatever, make sure you don't turn into the Burger King, becoming an ego asshole about it. All right, be the empress. All right, be graceful and grateful. All the other G words. All right, here we go. Let's clarify over here. Let's see where we go. Coming your way. All right, it's been a long time coming. I bet it has, because you got the star in the center here. Oh, I forgot to show you the bottom card here. That's the bottom card that's here crosses the star. In case you needed some more verification that I know what I'm talking about, it's a Knight of Cups. I mentioned the Knight of Cups earlier that came up in a Cure for Cancer reading in the final outcome, I think. But there's a Knight of Cups. Who cares? We're on this reading now. Here's a Knight of Cups crossing the star. Yeah, somebody here is showing up. I think they come out of nowhere. And I think it's going to complete the puzzle for you. For others of you, there's a piece of the puzzle that's just going to come up. It's just going to come to you. You might dream about it. You might wake up in the morning and feel weird, feel off. Let that energy flow. Try to figure out why. Write down how you feel. That's the best way to do that. Write down how you feel in that moment if you feel weird. Right? It's the universe trying to tell you something. It might be trying to tell you things through often with the moon, through television shows you watch, movies you watch, pictures you see, ads that pop up. Pay the fuck attention. It's very important. And again, that's the secondary energy. The primary energy is this motherfucker showing up. Okay, so there you go. Four of Wands. So, la-di-da. Let's go. Let's clarify the divine masculine side. What's this Four of Wands about? All right. Long time coming. Yeah, no shit. Why is the Four of Wands here? August is about August. I said it comes at you fast. It does, and it has. It's been a month that's been flying in. I'll tell you what. Energy is intense right now. It's crazy. One day I'm dizzy, the next day I'm not, the next day I'm dizzy, the next day I'm not. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been watching the weather too, because sometimes I look at the weather for 3D proof of what's going on, because weather is energy. Everything is energy. Barometric pressure has been all over the place. One day it's low, the next day it's higher, the next day it's low. I've never seen anything like it. And I guess if we watch TV and we look at the weather, you can see all kinds of places flooding right now. Man, my heart goes out to those people. Let me tell you what. Four of Wands, why is it here? Let's talk about Pintos. Okay? Let's talk about Pintos. Four of Wands. I just looked at the bottom card, which will be crossing their center card. Let's start with the top card. What's on top of the Four of Wands? The High Priestess. Somebody is finally listening to their intuition. And I say fucking finally because of this, because of Grandma on the freeway. 15 miles an hour, she's going all the way up the turnpike. Motherfucker. Holy crap. Take forever to get anywhere. Somebody listening to their intuition. I know they are. And they're, by the way, in a double layer of energy. If your person's married, their intuition is telling them not to reconcile, to get the fuck out. And we saw that in especially the extendeds for Mars and Gemini and the Uranus retrograde reading. But we've been seeing it all over the place, even the Lionsgate reading. What's the center card here? I already know what's crossing it. This center card is red with the Ace of Pentacles, though. It's the Ace of Cups. Yeah. And it's leaking like a sieve. All I'm drawn to is the leakage here. Somebody here, this Ace of Cups has been sitting so long it became toxic. Water needs to flow. Why is that important that I said that? Because why do I think that the water's flowing? Is it just because I'm drawn to this little leakage here? No, it's because over here, somebody's about to flow some water all over you. All right? This Ace of Cups, somebody's going to give this. And it's been a long time coming. I know it's been sitting still for a long time. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, you got food, you're trying to get to a location. The food was rotten by the time it got there because it sat for too long in the hot car while she did 15 miles an hour. Okay, but that's as fast as a Pinto will go. Okay, you go any faster than that, it catches fire. Okay, so, you know, it is what it is. Safety and all, right? What's crossing this? I'll show you. 3 wands. Very soon. It's an energy of soon. She's about to go in the water. 3 wands. She's about to go in the water very soon. And by the way, this is what leads to the 4 of wands. And the 4 of wands is what all this is on top of. It's right there. 4 wands. Unreal. Unreal. This doesn't surprise me. I just like verifying my own goddamn readings, I guess. I don't know. But it is. It's not saying anything different. This is exactly where we're at in the cycle right now. Now, you may be on a different timeline, moving a little slower. So you might need to go through the playlist of Twin Flame Journey readings and find where you're at. But for the majority of you watching, if you've been following along, if you've been here with me for a while, this is where we're at. Somebody here is listening to... There's no way out. I said that in the Uranus retrograde reading. There's no way out. Somebody here is following their intuition. They have no choice. All right? There's just... And for reasons I described in all those readings. This card here bookends the High Priestess. It's the 3 of Cups. It's perfection in tarot. They end with the 3 of Cups. You begin with the 3 of Cups. I just got done telling you, I said this energy is flowing. This water, this still water is now flowing. I said somebody's about to flow water all over you. And this just verified it. They're listening to their intuition. Because they're listening to their intuition, they're talking from the heart. They're speaking from the heart. Okay? It's the flow of water. And that's why I said, all I get off of this 3 of Wands is she's going in the water. That's it. It's like a cartoon when I look at it. She jumps in the water and swims out. That's it. And it's like the end comes up on the screen. That means we get to the 4 of Wands. Finally. Okay? Finally. All right. All right. Let's grab the witches. Let's go down here. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell us. I don't know. I might split this. Is there anything else you want to tell the DFs? I'm going to split it, okay? Is there anything else you want to tell the DFs? First, I want to see if there's anything else I wants to tell you. Could be no. Repeat cards would be no. Not really. Got nothing. Oh, shit. See the bottom card. 9 swords, 3 pentacles, 4 of pentacles. Crossing the 3 of pentacles is the Ace of Cups. Again, with flowy water. The Ace of Cups. You need to start this off. If you two try to go too fast, this is going to blow up in your face. Okay? You need to start it nice and slow, just like that. You know, it's one thing when it's leaking out. It's another thing when the dam breaks and the whole thing floods the town down here. Okay? Keep that in mind. This is about friendship. This is about starting out from the beginning, working together. Okay? Somebody here is very nervous to talk to you, okay? And you can work that to your advantage. Don't you get in it. You're going to pick up on their energy, all right? Somebody doesn't want to lose you, but they're also very anxious to talk to you. You're going to pick up on that energy. Make sure you just ignore that energy. You know that it's not coming from you. You should be standing in a state of confidence. You know, you've got all the power here for sure. On the DF side, you've grown the most. You got one last little lesson that might be coming up for a good number of you. But again, you got to, if you don't take this slow, that's the message here. If you don't take this slow and start out and get some truth out of this person while you can, while their intuition is flowing, it will implode on itself. And these connections, these deep soul connections, twin flame, whatever you want, have to happen that way. They're very powerful, right? So there has to be openness. There has to be equal give and take. All right. Somebody here is very nervous about losing you. No doubt about it. Now, what else you want to tell me here? What else we need to know about the Divine Masculine? What do we got here? Okay. All right. Okay. The Sun, the Hangman. Let me move this. And the 10 of Pentacles. There it is. Somebody, this person... I'm inclined to say, I have to start it by saying, you might think that somebody's been on the fence about you for a while. You might think that somebody here forgot about you, or just, well, I hope these tarot readings are right, that kind of shit. Well, first of all, I'm an energy reader. I don't read tarot. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. I'm right. And what I'm going to tell you right now, but you believe what you want, I don't fucking care. But I'm going to tell you right now, this person was never on the fence about you. Perhaps the universe wants you to know this so you don't get this. Okay? This should never be you under any circumstances where this connection is concerned. You've done nothing wrong here. It's because someone ran from you. That's on them. They were never on the fence about you. You always made them happy. They always knew you were the real Ten of Pentacles, and that's scary. I said this in the Cure for Cancer reading earlier today. Truth scares people, right? Reality scares them. Most people, especially these DMs, okay, the majority of them anyway, especially the majority of these DMs, they've been living with their head in the sand. They've been in bad or toxic situations, surrounded or surrounded by toxic people, and or in a career or something that wasn't their soul's true purpose, whatever it is. They've been just distracting themselves from the reality. You came in, you showed them exactly what happiness, exactly what love is supposed to feel like. Crossing that hangman is the Two of Pentacles. They always knew what they wanted to do. All right? They went round and round on it, yeah, sure, but most of it was bullshit. They always see, look, you want verification? There it is. This is why I throw the cards. I don't need them, but I throw the cards so you can see. It's the Ace of Swords. It's truth. It's crossing the Two of Pentacles. I didn't know that was there. Verifying my entire energy read here. The message from the universe to the DF about the DM, so that you don't get into this, so that you have no fear at all. You've got all the power here. Take it slow. Make sure this person does open up all the way. Their intent is to, if they follow their intuition. They were never on the fence about you. They always knew the truth. The moment you two crossed paths, they knew that you were something very different, very special, could make them very happy. You always make them happy if they dream about it, if they actually, and that's the only time they get real. Even then, sometimes they stop it because it starts to feel too good, sort of a thing. They always knew you were the Ten of Pentacles. And why is this Ten of Pentacles important here? Because this is the Four of Wands in their base energy, and that's the road to the Ten of Pentacles. It leads right to it. This is where it all begins. And somebody's coming to have that beginning. And the universe is encouraging the DFs here with this Three of Pentacles. Make sure it's a beginning. Don't skip any steps here. These connections are very powerful. And that can lead to bigger feelings, amplified feelings. In other words, in any relationship, there's sometimes jealousy, or sometimes, worry, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. All of those, this is not a regular relationship. All of those feelings are amplified, okay, exponential in this type of situation, in these deep soul twin flame connections. So if we don't take it slow, if we don't cover everything, if we don't open up and we're not completely honest, it's screwed. The whole thing will implode on itself. But I think you guys are more than capable of it. I think you're perfectly fine. It looks like everything moves on to calmer waters. It looks like, for the moment, the 74 Pinto is going to be pulling in your driveway. I think this is an interesting message from the universe. Because you think, the reason I looked under this Two of Pentacles to see this Ace of Swords. Again, look, there's 3 swords underneath that. Didn't know that was there either. They've always been in pain. They've always known the truth. They've always been heartbroken the minute they cast you off. Why? Because you were their ticket to ride. You were their ticket out of however the fuck they've been living. But I think it's interesting that initially the universe gave me the Hangman crossed by the Two of Pentacles, which might imply somebody's on the fence, they've been round and round, but that's not the energy that was coming off of it. The reality is they've never been on the fence about you. They never really made a decision. Yeah, that's true. But they always knew how they felt. They always knew you were this. And again, the truth is scary. It's hard for someone to look at that. It's hard for someone to feel what they feel about you and then try to convince themselves that what they've got was the real thing. It wasn't. It's hard to see that. And people don't, as much as people don't change, they only adapt. People don't change their minds either. There's too much pride and ego out there in the collective energy even. People don't change their minds. They won't admit that they were wrong. They'll keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? voting the same way, if you will, over and over again, just so they don't have to admit that they were wrong, that they made a mistake. And that's not the reason. And in this soulmate cycle, people will stay in a connection that's toxic. Because why? Because they've been in it a long time. And all that time is wasted. No. The only thing that's wasted is staying in something. And this is what somebody is realizing. There's a lot of epiphanies coming here. All right? So the universe wanted you to know that. Let's see if it wants you to know anything else. Well, and then we'll go. I got a space right here down the middle. Anything else you want to tell the viewer before I go? I got a little more energy left. I'll use it on you. Let's see. Anything else you want to tell the viewer before I go, universe? What else? How about... I don't know. I was going to say, what can you expect from this person? But I feel like that's where the energy's going anyway. Okay? So, let's see. What can the DF expect from the DM here? Okay? Sort of a double verification of the reading, I suppose. See the bottom card. I always laugh at the bottom card. 4 of Cups. 5 of Wands. 8 of Swords. You get the picture? 5 of Wands in the middle. 8 of Swords bookending a 4 of Cups. Somebody here feels stupid. This is someone who feels stupid. They might act defensive. They might act defensive. They might hold on to something. Somebody's coming at you who's still holding on to something. All right? They're putting a hoof in the water, but they're not quite going in. This is the Knight of Pentacles. He's stopped in this deck. He's stopped right there. Stopped at the water. Okay, that's an important thing to note. It's crossing the 5 of Wands. They're unsure whether or not to be vulnerable completely. You need to get them to be vulnerable completely. You do that by starting in first grade, bottom floor, the bottom of the rung. Okay, that's really it. You've got someone. What can you expect? Who's coming towards you? Somebody who's scared, generating their own fears. They might pick a fight. They could. That's not surprising. Yeah, they're coming to open up to you. That's their intention. They're following their intuition. But I already told you they're scared over here. It came up on your side with the 4 of Pentacles. You got somebody who's scared and anxious coming towards you. You got somebody who's very disappointed in themselves. And their ego is hurt a little bit, right? And it was someone who's always known you made them happy and you were the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, they're a little bit conflicted, but it's not going to take much to get them to open up. This is a very nice energy, the Knight of Pentacles. We often call it a very reliable energy, right? He gets there, right? Male or female, it's a he on the card. He gets there. They're right at the edge of the water. All you got to do is not rip their head off and you'll be fine. Just be the Empress, okay? Be the Empress. The Empress, gracious, grateful, empathy. Use that empathy. We talked about that before. That's why you get the inside information on this person. That's why it's for the greater good. Because otherwise you might be inclined to just swear at them and whatever, but maybe you have a little empathy for someone who's been loved wrong their whole life. It's the easiest way to phrase it. Because they got it all wrong and then they saw it right. And again, I already told you, nobody likes the truth. The truth scares the crap out of people, That's why people of high vibration piss people off, trigger them. Nobody likes their illusions shattered. Okay? Nobody likes their illusions shattered. The Empress energy on the DF side is very high vibration. This person's getting there. Alright? I don't have any high vibration here. I've got middle vibration. So keep that in mind. Alright? Their illusions, you came in and shattered all their illusions about how they've been living. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes to admit that kind of thing, but it looks like they do. I mean, it looks like they do in the end. They'll get there with this Knight of Pentacles here. Alright? It's 5 of Wands. Let's hear it's the universe's way of saying everything that's wrong with them here, everything they're thinking about, it's all just bullshit. This person will open up. This person will crack open like a Schlitz can at a redneck picnic in 5 seconds if you're just really kind and empressy to them. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today with this reading, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.